everybody? It's your boy Razor Ramon the Barber, and I'm back with another fragrance review. Yeah, man, I'm back with another fragrance review. Currently, at the shooting of this video, we sitting at 933 subscribers. On the road to 1,000, wow, aka 1,000 scared, aka 1,000. So I need y'all to do your boy a favor, man. Yeah, I need you to do your boy a favor. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to comment. And I need you to subscribe. Yeah, man. I need you to do that for your boy. So when we get to 1,000, we're going to worry about 1,001. All right, man. It's the weekly fragrance rotation. It's the 7 fragrances I wore or warded or had warded through the week. Before we hop into the 7 fragrances, y'all know how we do on the channel, man. We got a little wine tonight, man. They call this the Hennessy of wine, man. Little Taylor Port. Little Taylor Port. What is this? Cream sherry, man. Something that helps you go to sleep. Something that helps you go to sleep. Cheers, Chico. All right, we're gonna hop into the 7 fragrances. And the first fragrance I wore on Monday was from the House of Lattafa, and it's none other than Shaheen Gold. Shaheen Gold. This is one of my favorite fragrances, man. Got a little manliness aspect to it, sweet, fruity, a little lavender, gives it a little bit of powder, aromatic, tropical with some patchouli and woods in it. Pineapple, grapefruit up top, fig and lavender in the middle, vanilla, tonka bean, and patchouli in the dry down, man. This is a easily 6 to 7 hour fragrance, man. A little bit of manliness to it. You get some of that sweetness from the pineapple up top, a little bit of citrus from the grapefruit. You get the sweetness from the fig in the middle. The lavender gives you this powderiness, but it meshes well with the creaminess of the tonka bean. It has some thick patchouli in it with the sweetness of the vanilla, man. This is a dope fragrance, man. I think I got this fragrance for under 45 bucks, man. Shaheen Gold from the House of Lattafa, man. I wore this on Monday. Beautiful fragrance, man. All right, coming in on Tuesday from the House of Armaf. I just started off this week, just the 2 days back to back, just Middle Eastern. The House of Armaf, Trash Nuit. Trash Nuit, and it's their version or their rendition of Creed's Green Irish Tweed. And to be honest, I like this a little bit better than Green Irish Tweed, because to me it's just a little bit more juicier. It's not as dry as Green Irish Tweed. The citrus and the powderiness from the lavender, man, just sticks out a little bit better to me. Citrus, powdery, violet, some florals. Top notes are lemon, verbena, iris, and lemon. Middle notes are lavender, violet, and spicy notes. And the dry down is ambergris and sandalwood. Man, it's one of those fragrances that are perfect for fall, because when it catch breeze, man, people gonna smell you 3-4 blocks away. This fragrance is a beautiful fragrance, man, especially around this time where it's starting to cool off, and you know the breeze in that fall just kind of help picks up the scent trail or the ciliage or the sillage, as some people would say. But also I know the temperatures dropped a little bit, but then they came back the past week, and it's been like 85, 75, warmed up a little bit. This fragrance also too does its job in the summertime too, so keep that in mind as well, man. From the House of Armaf, it's their version of Green Irish Tweed, and it is Trash Nuit. Trash Nuit. All right. Third fragrance we hopped into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from the House of Lalique. It was Unquay Noir. Unquay Noir. And this is a grown man fragrance right here. This grown man, this 35 plus right here. Woodsy, aromatic, earthy. This is earthy with some musk. As they say, time to musk up. Man, this fragrance, you gotta like vetiver for this fragrance, man, because it's a strong vetiver fragrance. Cypress, vetiver, cashmere wood, and musk. These one of them fragrances I put on. My wife be like, man, you smell like a man. You smell manly. This is one of those fragrances heavy vetiver. The vetiver in this is kind of like Hermes. The Hermes, the EDT version. It kind of got that vetiver in it, but that's kind of in the mid to dry down. It got that pininess, woodsy up top from the cypress. You get a little smoothness, leather type play from the cashmere wood and the musk, man. But again, man, this is a beautiful fragrance, but you gotta like earthy, woodsy type vibes, man. This is one that I would recommend for somebody that's been in the fragrance game a little bit, because they kind of understand what they want. They know to stay away from it if they don't kind of like woodsy vetiver type vibes. But if you want to jump out there, man, and you kind of want to try your hand at a more grown-up fragrances, this is definitely a good one to try. I bought this around July, July, and I sprayed it a couple times and I just let it sit. I let it sit. When I first got it, it was very dry, very cypress heavy, but I sprayed it last week when I wore it, and I could tell that it has macerated. It becomes a little bit more, the vetiver became a little bit more present. It's almost it's a little bit more juiciness to it. It's not as dry as it once was. But again, man, you have to like earthy, herbal, leathery type fragrances, man. That's Unquay Noir by Lalique. Wore this on Wednesday. All right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from the house of Montal is none other than Honey Ooh. Honey Ooh from the house of Montal. Man, I messed around like 2-3 years ago and wore this junk during the summertime in Orlando. Man, I won't do that again. Honey Ooh, warm spice, cinnamon, sweet, amber floral with some vanilla, a little bit of aromatic, not a lot. That kind of comes from the oud. Top notes are honey, oud, and cinnamon. Middle notes are amber, Madagascar, and vanilla. Madagascar vanilla. The dry down is leather, patchouli, and some flowers, some floral notes. Again, man, you get that sweetness. You get that sweetness from the honey. You get that oud. You get some spice from the cinnamon, and it's kind of a warm, invigorating, inviting brightness from the amber, a type creaminess, if you will. But it mixes with the vanilla. You get some leather on the dry down, but it's not a hard, earthy leather. It's more of a smooth cashmere, calfskin type leather with some dense patchouli with some floral notes in it, man. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance, man. If you like honey and you like oud and you kind of want to break into oud, but you don't like that real harsh aromatic oud, this is a nice oud to start with, man. Also, too, man, Montal is a very great house when you want to start to break into the niche type fragrances, man, on a budget, man. You can get Montal fragrance from 89 to 100, 115, just depending on what you're getting. But this is one of those great fragrances, man, especially for the fall and for the winter time. From the house of Montal, Honey Oud. All right, man. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, I went from the house of Perry Ellis, man, and I kind of been searching for this fragrance for a while. I know I could have bought it online, but certain fragrances I like to find out in the wild because it gives me this kind of conqueror feeling, like, yeah, I found this at the rack store instead of buying it online. Certain fragrances, you have to buy them online, but certain fragrances, you can find them in a rack store on, especially for the good price. And I've been looking for this fragrance for a minute, and my wife bought it for me for our anniversary, which was October 23rd, and it's none other than Perry Ellis Pure Blue. Perry Ellis Pure Blue. Beautiful fragrance, man. I got this from Burlington. You don't get about 4 to 5 hours out of it, but it does its job, man. Green, citrus, aquatic, fresh, musk, and it's very aromatic, man. Bergamot, apple, and grapefruit up top, so it has this kind of wateriness, wetness, crisp citrus to it. Middle notes are green notes, watery notes, and cardamom. You're gonna get some. That's gonna add this aquatic gel, kind of shower gel vibe to it, with some spice for the cardamom. You're gonna get some musk, some sandalwood, some amber, and moss in the dry down. Again, man, this is about a 4 to 5 hour fragrances. Like I said, the summer kind of came back. This week it's been about 85 to 80 degrees. So this was a perfect time to pull this out. And these one of the fragrances that are sneaky, man, because you kind of go anosmic to it. I had a head to cut Friday when I went to the shop. So I sprayed this before I left the house, which is probably around 2. Say I had at 4 o'clock. So I left the house probably around 3. Went to the shop, cut a head, had some stuff to do. I came home. I probably got back home around 5:36, and I kind of went anosmic to it. I thought it had wore off, and coming into the loft where I live at, somebody put the code. I put the code in. Somebody opened the door, and walked past them, and they was like, "Man, you smell real good." I was like, "Thank you," and I had forgot about it because I thought it wore off, but now it was still smelling good. I just went nose blind to it. This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, man. Sometimes people crap on the fragrance because of, the name of it or how much you pay for it. But just because of something that may be affordable doesn't mean that it's cheaply made, man. And this is definitely one of those fragrances, man. I'm thankful to have it in my collection. And it's even much better that my wife got it for me for one of our, for an anniversary gift, man. Perry Ellis Pure Blue, man. If you like blue fragrances, man, it's one of the fragrances you should pick up, especially if you see it in the wild. All right. Saturday and Sunday, both of these fragrances are from the same house. And to me, man, my opinion, this is one of the greatest houses to ever make fragrances, even though they're independent. And this is one of the greatest fragrances ever made, and I stand by 100%. And it's none other from Agar, Sweet King, from the house of Making Sense, man. Everybody that has took my advice and bought this fragrance, love it. So this is our remix interpretation of Initio Oud for Greatness, Mason's Freight Kirk John Baccarat Rouge 540, and Creed Aventus 13 ZZ01 batch, which is one of their most pineapple juicy kind of batch. It's a fresh spicy oud, warm spicy patchouli, leathery, fruit and sweet. Top notes are lavender, saffron, nutmeg, jasmine, orange, black currant, bergamot, apple, and pineapple. Middle notes are oud, ambergris, Evelyn, rose, dry birch, Moroccan jasmine, and patchouli. And base notes are patchouli, musk, cedar, fern, resin, oak moss, musk, ambergris, and vanilla. Jam-packed with a lot of notes. As you will see, this is a tri-blend, but you do get that smokiness, that birchness, that wood that you pick up from Creed. You do get that saffron, sweet, burnt, sugary vibe from Mason's Freight Kirk John, and you do get that oudness, that thickness oud that you would get from Initio's Oud for Greatness, man. This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, man. One of the greatest fragrances ever made. I'm ready to argue with whoever in their mama, whoever in their daddy about it, because this is just that damn good. Beautiful blended. They have 17 mLs on the website for like 20 bucks. I'll drop the link in the description. Perfect for these times, man. Perfect for these times. Making Sense, Agar Sweet King. All right. Wrapping it up, the fragrance I wore today, again from the house of Making Sense, it is none other than Cherry Cola. Cherry Cola. And I got this fragrance, I think Thursday, and I already put it to work, man. I put a little work in it. See, can we get that to focus? Put a little work in it, man. This their interpretation of Tom Ford Lost Cherry and an original cherry vanilla cola. So it is almond fruity, cherry cola, vanilla, caramel type vibe. Top notes are black cherry, cherry liqueur, lime zest, lemon juice, and bitter almonds. Mid notes are gray oat, syrup, Turkish rose, ginger, cassie root, and jasmine sambak. And dry down is cola accord, caramel, nutmeg, Peru balm, rum, roasted tonka beans, sandalwood, vetiver, cedar, and sandalwood. Just jam-packed with a lot of notes. But I sprayed this the other day when I first got it, and my wife was like, damn, you smell good. It's one of those fragrances that has that cola accord to it, so you get this syrup cola vibe, but you also get the cherryness. And if you ever drink like a liqueur, a cherry liqueur, or something that's sweet, syrupy with an alcohol vibe to it, you get this in it as well. The lemon zest and the lime zest, or should I say the lime zest and the lemon juice, give off this peppery zestness, like when you open up a Coca-Cola and you kind of get that fizz. It gives off that vibe. The ginger kind of gives plays the aspect of the citrus acid, like when you drink a drink and you got a belch, it kind of gives off that that vibe. Which the nutmeg and the Peru and the rum, all these things blend together to give you this cola play-by-play, so to speak, with some cherryness and vanilla. It's a balance of spices and sweetness, perfect for this type of weather, perfect for this time frame. Definitely date night approved. I can't wait to spend more time with it. I can't wait till this sits a little bit and macerate and just develop even more, man. This is a beautiful fragrance, man. 17 ml, 20 bucks. So if you can't get your hand on Tonka Cola and, you know, cherry cola from the Paris Corner Amir line, holla at Making Sense, man. 20 bucks for a 17 ml. Can't go wrong if you're looking for this type of scent profile. All right, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. We on the road to 1,000. Try not to make this video too long, but we still went over 15 minutes, but it is what it is. I appreciate y'all for the support on the road to 1,000. We trying to get this in the next 2 weeks. By mid-November, we trying to be sitting at 1,000. I appreciate y'all for the support. As always, until next time, instant transmission.